Hey everybody, how's it going? We're gonna take a little tour of the garden. We are gardening in zone 7B. We were in 7A, now we're in 7B, South Central Pennsylvania. And a small plot here, and I'm show you what I'm growing here. So I hope you enjoy. Okay, so this first section here, we have salvia. And I re-picked the buds off these and they bloomed really nicely. This is like the mystery garden this year. I didn't know what was growing, but I know this is a red curry squash. It gets red, nice and meaty. You can use it for pies. Anything that you would use a squash for. And then we got some yellow squash. Now the squash bugs have really taken over. And so we have some dead squash plants, but here's an acorn squash over here. Started this from seed. This was a yellow squash. I picked some last week from that. And then we have some basil here. If you top this basil, it won't go to seed. So you always want to, this one's actually going to seed. You can start to see that's a flower bud there. I like using basil in pesto. You can use it like a tomato mozzarella, like a balsamic salad. Tomato mozzarella, then basil on the top is really good. So once you pick this off, this will bush out. Here's a zinnia, and there is some more acorn squash over there. These plants are looking a little wilty because it's just so hot today. But I don't have my harvesting basket, so I just had to bring a bag out here. Okra started from seed. This is the red burgundy okra here. And I recently did put in some cucumbers that are looking good. All right, and here's some eggplant that I transplanted, some more red burgundy okra. Let's see what we got over here. Now, this is some sort of pumpkin or winter squash. I'm not sure, but when it matures, we'll know more of what we get. Oh, this cucumber's looking really good. Weston actually planted this. My son, he's 3. And then I just seeded some more zucchini because some of the zucchini, since the squash bugs are so bad, they like decimate plants. This is another, I know I planted some kabocha squash, some watermelon, which I do have a couple watermelons on. I had to plant these between the rows, but we got some small bell peppers forming here, which is lovely. These are silverberry petunias. Oh, hi baby. And then here's another winter squash or pumpkin here. Are you gonna help me pick chamomile? He loves helping me pick chamomile. Okay, over here we got some self-seeded potatoes. The chamomile, we like to pick those flowers, use them in tea. And then all along this back row, we have okra. Okay, and then we have the Maxabel Jade bush beans over here. Really not producing yet. Nothing really on them. We had a green melon over here, I'm not sure, but some zucchini on right here, and they're looking nice. I love making zucchini bread. The best way that I like to make zucchini is put some butter in a pan, cut up some fresh onions, and just saute it on a high heat, like 3 to 4 minutes, and good salt and pepper, and that's really good that way. I actually just picked 2 tomatoes, but all these tomatoes are looking really good. I have not pruned these or anything. I know, I'm coming. These eggplants are looking really good. These are the tomatoes that I just picked from, and they're actually turning. Got some more red burgundy. I know these tomatoes are Amish paste tomatoes. And these are some cactus zinnias. There is a tomato over here that is blushing. Oh, you know what? We're gonna actually pick that one. We're gonna eat that for dinner tonight. So yeah, we're getting trickles of tomatoes in. That Super Tunia Vista bubblegum is so pretty. Didn't plant squash in here because of the squash bugs, but we do have some squash in there. And this cantaloupe literally just went wild. I did see a couple cantaloupe on. Let's see, there's a cantaloupe. There's some more on. So yeah, we'll be having cantaloupe soon. Some cucumbers over here, and then my seedless watermelon has really taken off. And this is yellow watermelon. This is from Johnny Seeds. Yellow watermelon is really, or just seedless watermelon in general, is really hard to germinate. And I'll go over that in a video of how I started these seeds. And then we got more okra over here, which we should be getting okra soon. Cabbage that'll be ready. And there was a really nice, oh yeah, here's a yellow watermelon. In this row we have Tobago bush beans. These are from Johnny Seeds. Looks like something's eating them. And then we have, there were peppers in here, but it looks like these weeds are kind of getting out of control. I don't know where that, but these are like, I know these peppers are shishito peppers, some nadapinos, and a lot of these labels got taken off, so I'm not sure exactly what these peppers are. More bush beans here, Tobago bush beans. A lot of cucumbers on here. Little babies forming, but there are some cucumbers in here that I need to come back out here and pick. Once I pick these, I'll show you what I got from the garden. So we did a trial this year of not staking up the tomatoes, and they're actually doing really well. It's like a tomato jungle in here. Just because I don't live here and I didn't have the time to come out. So, but the tomatoes are all doing really well. They're just regular heirloom red tomatoes. We got some eggplant here that's doing well. Here's some sweet banana peppers that are looking really good. Sweet banana peppers are heavy producers. Here's a green pepper right here. More tomatoes over here. These tomatoes are looking really nice. So this plant succumbed to the squash bugs. When you have a plant like that, or squash vine borers, they get into the, oh yeah, there's a squash bug right there. When they get into the plant, it totally destroys. So I'm gonna actually rip this out. That's it, guys. I hope you liked the little garden tour. I'm trying to do these weekly, but I travel so much that it's hard to get out here. Right now I'm gonna pick some chamomile for tea, and the best way to use it is you don't even have to dry the flowers. All I use is like a Keurig, or you can like heat the water to boiling and then put the flowers in, let it steep for like 5 minutes, and then put some good honey in it, or like a teaspoon of sugar, and it's really good. And I also mix it with peppermint. But I will see you guys on the next one. Bye now.